Playoffs are here. And for a lot of teams, that's a big deal. But when you're as good as we are, just getting here means nothing. We are championship or bust. You know that. So, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time firing you up. You don't need that kind of motivation. What you need to do is remember who you are. You're winners. It's in your blood. And you do everything that winners do. You execute the fundamentals. You fight for every possession. You stay the path. Because staying the path is what got you here. Which is why, at the end of it all, you'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy. Because you know what it takes to get it, and you won't let anything stand in your way. Let other people worry about a work-life balance. Let other people be mediocre. You're after greatness, which means giving everything you've got to secure your place in history. And make no mistake about it. That's what's on the line here, gentlemen. History. Generational glory. Nothing more and nothing less. Bring it in there, Pete.
Y'all heard, Coach. Let's lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Timberwolves enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Spurs? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, we've got Randall. A-Train is out there with Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. You look at Minnesota. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advance, isn't it?
Amen.
I think you folks will enjoy it. A story now about a landmark achievement for MP.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, after going undefeated in the regular season on their home court, I asked MP how much of an edge that gives them in the playoffs. He said, it's huge. We have the best fans in the league. They won't let us lose. They're going to carry us all the way to the title. Well, you would think so since they haven't lost at home all season, Kevin. Back to you.
I mean, David, think of that. A perfect record at home. Unbelievable. David, thank you so much. Here's Sochan after the made shot from A-Train. Now, here's Vassell. Shoots the 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Rebound by Johnson. The Spurs have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. From deep, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Here's A-Train. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
Here's A-Train. He's got 6. Driving the lane, and he banks in the layup. A-Train's got 8.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's A-Train. 8 points for him. And he drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive score like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
So it's Minnesota now. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. That one goes in. 12 points for A-Train.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Buries the long-range jumper.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
This one for 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Spurs trail by 9. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, A-Train in the last game against Utah was all business. He finished with 49 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Could possibly...
Be up on them. Let them breathe, all right?
Here's Branham. McDaniels defending. It's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. Then there's A-Train, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To Champagnie. Here's Branham. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
A-Train, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's A-Train. He's got 17. Lock at 6. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Jacks up a three. Kept alive, Minnesota. The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. No good on the free throw. Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And San Antonio also making a switch. Hauser's checked in. He's off on the second. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Champagnie. Hasn't made one yet. Branham can't get it to go. Floats one, and it's blocked. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's A-Train. He's got 19. Driving. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Timberwolves leading by 13. Lets a floater go. Branham pulls it in. Got a piece of it. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. A-Train, good. That's 23 points for A-Train. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Minnesota making some changes. Mars is checked in, and Dillingham subbed in for A-Train. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. A-Train has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Vassell wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's A-Train, drives to the hoop, makes it off the glass. A-Train's got 4 this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And he dunks it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A-Train, the pass to Gobert. Randall from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 5 points so far.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
San Antonio with the ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
With the drive. Yep, that one goes. 31 points for A-Train.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Jones. Minnesota with the rebound.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's A-Train. He has 31. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's A-Train. 33 points for him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point. Get a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's A-Train in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Lets it go with a 3. Branham pulls it in.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Down low. Here's Branham. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's A-Train. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. A-Train, good. A-Train's got 39.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knocked away. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Vassell outside. Pass to Branham. Over in the corner, Barnes cranes the three-pointer. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 17. Nice move. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's A-Train. Shot clock at 6. He takes it. And good! There's another.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Sochan missing. Minnesota leading by 21. Here's A-Train. Has to Gobert. Here's A-Train. Covered by Vassell. Here's A-Train. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Timberwolves.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. They'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for A-Train.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Back to Jones. Here's Sochan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. So it's the Timberwolves now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. A-Train. And again.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the 3rd most points in a playoff game ever.
Alongside Donovan Mitchell, who got 57 in the bubble back in 2020.
Johnson, a wide open look, sinks the triple. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle. really needed that one.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals.
Welcome to the NBA Finals. You look at Boston, they've been outmatched so far in this series. And certainly at this point, the odds are stacked against them.
But there are 28 other teams who'd love to still be playing at this point. So enjoy the moment, play your hardest, and let the chips fall where they may.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point. Porzingis passes to Holiday, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Xavier Tillman is out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Derek White, and it's Walsh in at the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, A-Train in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He contributed 40 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Holiday's checked in for Boston. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Edwards. Here's A-Train. Clock at 6. For 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
To the paint. Here's Holiday. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Here's A-Train. Driving in. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Celtics trail by 18. Pass to White. No one near him. Randall pulls down the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From downtown, and A-Train gets it to go. A-Train's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Cornette. Takes a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And A-Train gets it to go.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
On the take. Oh, okay then. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And Boston calls time here. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cadis checked in for Cornette. Porzingis comes in for Tillman. Walsh is checked in for Springer. And it's Jaylen Brown in for White. Gobert with the double. Outside Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's A-Train. No good on the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
From deep three-point range. Hauled in by Brown.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Kata. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gap. And so that brings the first half to a close. The T-Wolves on top, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards, and it's A-Train in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Horford. Back to Holiday. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's A-Train. He's got 19. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. A-Train's got 25 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Holiday passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got 5.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Here's A-Train. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Left side, Brown. Pass to Horford from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. A-Train's got 14 points now in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Yeah, that's some flashy stuff from Holiday. I mean, those moves give confidence that carry over into your shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside White. Launches it. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
I tell you, what an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Joe Mazzulla calls time out here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Garza's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Randle. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. And the Celtics also making a change. Kornet's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Back to Horford. Brown against DiVincenzo. White for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Here's A-Train. 33 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. A-Train's got 36 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Here's A-Train. He's guarded by White, and A-Train gets it to go.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Porzingis. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. Tipped. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Garza passes to A-Train. And another basket from Minnesota.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And now we've got an intentional foul. That's good from White. And Boston with some changes. Cadiz checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Walsh comes in for Horford. And it's Springer in for Brown. The Timberwolves shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. A-Train, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And Minnesota calls time here.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Springer. The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Looks like they'll...
Minnesota Timberwolves have done it. They are the NBA champions. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work.
MP, congratulations.
What's up, man?
Championship in your rookie year, very special.
Thanks, John.
But
there's always a but with you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know I have to.
Yeah.
You did it on a team with a stacked roster that had very high expectations coming to the season.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any part of you that wishes you had to do more to earn this? I mean, you've talked a lot about building a dynasty, but it feels a lot like you're joining one in progress rather than building one on your own.
I guess I did ask for this. I've done plenty for this, John. I've given everything to this game. And if I'm joining a dynasty in progress, there's no shame in that. That just means that my job is to make sure that it keeps going. And I promise you, I'm going to keep it going.
Is that your guarantee that you'll win a title next year?
There's no guarantees in a season. So I won't guarantee that, but we are the favorites. So if someone wants to win, then they're going to have to come through us.
What do you mean by favorite?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of greatness as newly minted champion MP joins us in the studio. MP, welcome, brother.
Thanks for having me, Jalen. I've been watching this show since I was 15. I'm a big fan, man. I'm a big fan. Happy to be here.
And we're so happy to have you, MP. Like, you are an absolute revelation on the court. Just between your basketball IQ, your dogged determination.
All right, enough, Toby. No. Y'all got to lay off my man, Toby. He brings a valuable perspective to the show. Yeah.
Valuable perspective.
Valuable nerd perspective.
And they all matter. You should know. What you play, 12 minutes in the league? No. What I'm saying is, you were a valuable teammate to the team. You called out coverages from the bench.
Yeah.
You helped everyone in practice get ready for the game.
There we go.
Matters,
there we go.
Man.
I like that.
Playing the game.
Hey, and Jalen, you never averaged more than what? 7 points a game?
8.2.
No.
8.2.
Let me finish. But you brought a tenacity and an edge that helped the team maintain a competitive mindset for 48 minutes. And, you can't win without everyone bringing something unique to the table.
Okay.
And that's why I love this
show. You are a heck of a player, and you've got your squad to number 10 on my dynasty list for a reason. But I know television. Mm-hmm. I know podcasting. I know entertainment. And I let Toby shine the exactly correct amount.
Which is 2.3% per episode.
Oh, Toby.
All right, I'll let y'all do it.
MP, as someone who has won a championship myself.
Oh, what did you average? 2 minutes per game?
Oh, that's not important, Russell. You and I know, as champions, that sports, they're not won on a spreadsheet. They're won in here and in here. So I want to know from you what it's like for you in here and up here. What would you say is the single most important part of your mindset, of your approach to the game that's allowed you to reach the top of the mountain in your rookie year?
I'm a hooper through and through. I put the game first. A lot of guys, they reach this level and they get caught up in the lifestyle, hanging out with celebrities, CEOs, going to fancy restaurants, these exclusive nightclubs or whatever. But, me, I'm in the gym every day, all day, every day, staying locked in on the details, making sure that I do everything to not let anything get in the way of me maximizing my potential. There's time for all that other stuff after I retire. But for right now, I'm a hooper first, second, and last, man.
Guess you never learned that, right, Russ?
Were you talking about going to nightclubs?
Nah, he a hooper. He is a hooper. I seen him, man. He is a hooper, man. I got you.
Yeah, me too. Inside.
MP, it has been an absolute joy having you in the studio. I think we can all agree one of our best guests ever. Thank you for sharing your perspective with us, brother.
Anytime, Jalen. Pleasure's all mine. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Jalen.
Shall we do one? Shut it, Jalen!
It's a possible slogan. Taking it down.
Good job, MP. That's going to win you some new fans.
Use you out there longer tonight.